Guys, I'm so glad you arrived. You have made it to my Fun Toys channel. Hello, I'm so glad you have arrived. You have made it to my Fun Toys channel. I'm so excited you're here. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to follow all the fun. And let's get started. The TV is going on. I don't feel like going and turning it off, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read to you. It says the Little Red Riding Hood. As I am seated. It says, once there lived a young girl who was known as the Little Red Riding Hood because of the red cape that her grandmother had made for her. One lonely summer morning, Little Red Riding Hood waved goodbye to her mother and set off in the woods. She was on her way to take some fresh baked cake to her grandmother, who was sick. "See you later, Mom," she called out. As Little Red Riding Hood skipped through the woods, a sly wolf greeted her with a smile. "And where are you off to, little girl?" said the wolf. "My grandmother's house," she replied, and skipped on. Look at the little wolf. It says the wolf was clever. He called out the Little Red Riding Hood on his sweetest voice. "Why not stop and pick a lovely bunch of flowers to take to your grandma as well?" "What a good idea," said the Little Red Riding Hood, bending down to pick the sweet blooms right away. The wicked wolf decided to make a shortcut to grandmother's cottage. "First, I'll get rid of Granny, and then I'll have Little Red Riding Hood for lunch," he declared, and off he raced to another path. Oh my god, the cottages things remind me of like British people as much as Britain, so I'm gonna go ahead and read. Soon the wolf was knocking at Grandma's cottage door. "It's me, Little Red Riding Hood," Grandma said the wolf in high-pitched little voice. "And I brought you a basket of cake and some flowers." "Come in, my dear," said Grandma. The wolf crept into Grandma's bedroom, where she laid tucked in bed. "How tasty you look," said the wolf. "Hey!" Grandma screamed and dashed into the cupboard. The wolf put Grandma's nightcap and nightgown. Then he climbed into the bed to wait for the Little Red Riding Hood. Some Little Red Riding Hood came along, skipped down the path to the cottage. "It's so quiet," she murmured to herself. "Look all around. The birds are not singing quite as pretty as when she had up from home. The sun was not shining as bright." She felt a chill in the air. She knocked at the door. "Grandma, I've brought you some cake," and called out. "Come in, my dear," growled a deep voice. Grandma's voice is strange, she thought. The door shrugged open with slow creaking. The Little Red Riding Hood stepped inside. "Hello, Grandma," she said. "How are you feeling? You sound awful." Grandma was tucked deep under the covers in her bed, with the nightcap pulled down slow over her face. Little Red Riding Hood stood a little away from the bed. "Oh, Grandma," she cried, forgetting her manners. "That big nose you have." The wolf smiled. "Well, that's all the better for smelling you lovely cakes with my dear. Come close so that I can see you better," croaked the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood came in the door closer to the bed. The wicked wolf's eyes glittered in the lamplight. She thought they looked different from Grandma's eyes. "Oh, Grandma," she cried, that very big eyes you have." Then she saw the wolf's big bushy eyebrows peeping out under from the nightcap. "And your eyebrows are so bushy," as she added. "Don't worry about my big eyes," said the wolf. "That make them all the better to see you with, my dear child." Little Red Riding Hood still felt nervous about Grandma. That wasn't right, but what could it be? Little Red Riding Hood came closer still, and half the wolf cried and white smile at her. She noticed a row of huge white pointy teeth that she thought they looked different from Grandma's teeth. She came up close so that she was next to the wolf's head. On the pillow, Grandma, she squealed into terror. Teeth are so huge and pointy. A wolf pulled down the blanket, great big grin, and bared his huge white pointy teeth. The better to eat you with, the wolf yelled. Are you... He began to growl, a terrible growl. He sniffed the air with his great long nose and stared at the Little Red Riding Hood with his big eyes. Then he licked his chops with his great big tongue. I'm coming to get you, he screamed at the Little Red Riding Hood as she backed away. And with that, Wolf leaped out of Grandma's bed. What a lovely snack you will make, my dear, he growled as he flew through the air towards the Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood dropped her blanket and cracked the floor. Help! Help! She screamed at the top of her voice, but there was no one to save her. Just as the wolf was about to grab her up, a kind woodman burst through the door. He had heard Little Red Riding Hood cries for help. He lifted his axe. Come here, you sly old wolf, he yelled. Time for me to go, said the wolf. The woodman chased the wolf off into the woods, and Grandma burst out of the cupboard. She and Little Red Riding Hood hugged each other and cried for joy. Let's hope that means Old Wolf has learned his lesson this time, said the Little Red Riding Hood as she watched him run into the path with the woodsman's clothes behind him. I don't think that big bad wolf will ever bother us again, said Grandma. As he ran through the forest, the wolf shrugged to get off of Grandma's nightgown. Eventually, he tore himself free from her clothes and disappeared into the darkness. The wolves. Later that day, woodsmen brought Grandma's nightgown and nightcap back to her. As the wolf, well, he was never seen again. Little Red Riding Hood and Grandma lived happily ever after. We're going to be reading next Jack and the Beanstalk. I really like the sense of the story. I've seen a lot of movies kind of like it, or books. I don't remember them all, but I really enjoy them. So for that, I am very excited to read this one next. Jack looks kind of weird. I haven't seen no illustrations like this before, but I'm very looking forward to reading this. So remember to like and give me a thumbs up, and stay tuned for Jack and the Beanstalk. Thank you guys.